Hey everyone, Michael O'Brien here. I just wanted to do a really quick video about structuring your packages to maximize your profits when you're offering your shows and things to clients. Now, there's two schools of thought. I already kind of talked about this in another video, whether you charge per hour or per event. In this one, I wanted to break it down in a third way and do a charge per package kind of thing. So me personally, there's three ways that I actually bill my clients. I have pre-packaged bundle deals. I have per hour rates for my strolling events like cocktail parties and things like that. And I have per 15 minutes if they want to customize their show package. So like, let's just say none of the packages that I offer are really working for them. They can actually customize exactly what they want. Like I've had clients that will say like, I want you to do 2 hours of strolling with two 15-minute shows intermittently, like during dinner and stuff like that. And I don't have a package that accommodates that. So what I would do is I would bill them per hour for the strolling, and then I'd bill them per 15 minutes for the shows. If they wanted a 30-minute show instead, I would bill them per 15 minutes still, but the billing would be 15 minutes plus 15 minutes, if that makes sense. If they wanted a 45-minute show, same thing, 15 minutes plus 15 minutes plus 15 minutes. And I have, it's on a gradient scale, so I have like discounts and things depending on how much they get and all that stuff, but that's for another discussion. What I wanted to talk about here was packaging and bundling different offers together. Now I'm just gonna make up the numbers here. These aren't my actual rates, so I'm just gonna make up these numbers so you guys can kind of get an understanding of it. And let's just say you're a children's party magician, right? This is essentially the bundle deals that I offer for my children's shows. So they have the basic package, which is the magician shows up and he does magic. He does a magic show. And the magic show isn't even defined time-wise. It could be 15 minutes or it could be 30 minutes. It kind of depends on you know, the children and like what they're into and stuff like that. And that's like the basic package. If the parents want me to do 30 minutes, I'll do 30 minutes. If they only need 15, 20 minutes, I'll only do 15, 20 minutes. They have some wiggle room there, but they're getting a 30-minute show if they want it. And that's the basic package. Let's just say I charge $300 for that package, right? 300 bucks, I show up, I do a magic show, I leave. That's it. The second package is one up from that. And that one is the magician does a magic show, and then they have a choice. The magician either does balloons for the children, the magician does gives out magic party favors like magic tricks and things, and a quick little lesson on how they work for the kids. So like little things like appearing flower and like the kinetic arm toys and little magic tricks and kits and things like that. I actually hand those out to the kids. They can take them home with them and they get a quick little magic lesson. Or the third thing is I can do strolling and mingling with the adults, where for 30 minutes to an hour after the magic show, I go and I mingle with the adults and I do magic that's more tailored to them, card magic or close-up magic. So like they can kind of get something out of it too if they didn't want to watch the children's magic show, especially if it's like a little kids magic show. Like if I did magic for, you know, like 4 or 5-year-olds and things like that, the adults can get something out of it too. So they have that choice. They can choose to have the magic show and then partner it with 3 other things, one of 3 other things. That's the middle tier package. That one, let's just say that one goes for like $500, right? Then you have the gigantic package, the big package, the $800 package. That's where the magician shows up, does a 30-minute magic show, does balloons, and gives out party favors to the kids. We'll mingle with the adults for a little while and do some strolling magic, and give a little shout out to the birthday boy or girl on social media, make a little video with them, maybe doing a magic trick with them, or just saying hi everyone to their friends and doing the whole circle around camera thing with their friends cheering for them in the background, saying happy birthday to the kid and all that stuff. And I can post it like on TikTok or Instagram or whatever, right? If they want that in addition too. So that one is like the jumbo package. You should say that one's like $800. So the goal here now is to try to do something called the small, medium, large effect. You don't want to offer something too basic because they don't feel like they're really getting enough. So you offer them this ginormous package, but they might feel maybe that's too much. So then you give them the thing in the middle, right? So like the way that this was explained to me is like when you go to a restaurant, for example, and they say you can get the small soda, which is like this big, for like $3. You can get the medium soda, which is huge, for like, you know, I don't know, $4.50. Or you can get the gigantic soda for like $7. And the gigantic soda is a little bit bigger than the medium soda. Not a lot bigger, but a little bit bigger. And so now in your mind, you're thinking, well, I don't really need like the gigantic one for $7. I'll just go ahead and get the medium sized one because it's not too little, but it's not huge and a lot of money either. It's kind of somewhere in the middle. So the most popular package is going to be the middle package. Now you might get some people that are on a budget, so they might get the small package. And you might get some people that want to go all out and they'll get the large package, which is awesome because you're making a lot of money doing that show now. You're there for like 3 hours and you're making the $800 package or whatever. And again, I'm just making up these prices, right? Versus being there for 30 minutes and doing the $300 package. But it all depends on the client and what they want. So right in the middle is usually what they'll book. I'll usually have a client for the children's show. They'll book me for the 30-minute magic show, and then they'll usually ask me to do balloons with the kids afterwards. Sometimes they'll ask me to mingle with the parents afterwards. It depends on the party. It depends on the situation. But those are the package offerings that I personally include for my children's shows. You can package other things as well. Like you can have like a wedding package. Maybe the wedding package, like if say you're a wedding magician, the wedding package might be the magician shows up and does 2 hours of strolling, and that's the basic package. And then the middle package might be the magician shows up, does 2 hours of strolling, and then does a 15-minute performance in front of everybody with the bride and groom, does a special magic performance for them, maybe produces a bottle of champagne, gives it to the groom, produces a rose and gives it to the bride, and then does a little bit of magic like with their wedding engagement rings or whatever, right? Include that in there maybe as the middle package. And then the big package could be something like you do 2 hours of strolling magic, the 15-minute show is thrown in there, you have a photographer and a videographer come in and do some stuff and capture the whole moment, and then you can package that video up for them where you're doing magic for all of their guests and you're doing the magic show and all that was caught on video. You edit everything and then you send it to them, and maybe that's like the big package. Like, I don't know, I mean, you can get creative with it, right? So the goal is to take the tricks that you're already doing, or should I say the types of products, well, we'll just call them products, services, that's probably the word that I'm looking for, the different types of services that you're doing and bundling them into these different packages. And again, if the package options don't work, like the client's like, well, you know, I don't really want a 30-minute magic show and balloons. I kind of want like 2 hours of strolling and balloons and maybe party favors for the kids, but I don't really want a magic show. That's totally fine. We'll just do flat rate strolling prices, and then I'll charge them for the balloons per 15 minutes. I have a separate charge for that. So that's essentially the way that I do it. Let me know what you guys think or how you guys do it. I'd love to hear in the comment section below, or read, I guess, in the comment section below. If you have any questions for me, let me know. And if you're not already subscribed to this channel, please feel free to go ahead and do so. I'll greatly appreciate you guys. I already appreciate you guys, but I have a lot of videos coming out for you. So I hope you enjoyed this content and I hope you want to see more just like it. Anyways, thank you so much, everyone. See you later.